Alright, this is gonna be like update number 6 or 7. Starting to lose track. So it'll be mounted right about right there. Maybe back even a little more. But I figure that'll be just like that. I may have some type of chain tensioner. It all depends for now. But I need to make some type of mounting base on this, which I have yet to figure out, but I will. And then my throttle, I just gotta watch so my motor doesn't fall off. There'll be a linkage from here right to here. That way, when you do that, it'll push this lever back, and as you see, it'll make you go faster, like there. Oh, it moved. That's not good. So here's what I have fabbed up for the throttle extension. I'll drill a hole like right in here, and drill one like right there, and then that sticks out. And it'll hook up to that piece of metal there, right there, with a probably a piece of linkage. And that's about as simple as it could get. That way I don't need to spend money on a throttle cable, even though they're mad cheap. I'm mad cheap too. I still need to buy a clutch, which I'll probably get that around Thursday. Today is Friday. Okay, so I bolted it together and I loosened this bolt right there. And to make these engines go faster, this screw right there is like a stop. See? And if you unscrew that just a little bit, this screw right there, it'll make you go faster. Now I'm gonna test this. Alright, here's the test with the throttle linkage. Well, that was a success. I'm not going to rev it out because the engine's not broken in yet. But if I'd go all the way there, this thing would be flying. It'd be like, it'd probably be vibrating too bad too. But yep. So this is the review and test of the Harbor Freight Predator engine, 206 or 212 cc beast. Alright, well, I'm not sure if this throttle design will work, because this is way off from here. So what I was thinking was using this little U-bolt right there and drilling 2 little holes in the cover and bolting this sucker right there, and then a rope there, and then see, I don't know. Alright, so what I'm gonna do about the throttle issue. It's just wait till I get the clutch and I finally mount the engine, and then I'll figure out something for the throttle, because it's just so hard when the engine's not mounted. It wants to move everywhere, and like there's just so much crap that I have to deal with just to get the throttle. So that's why I'll wait till I get it mounted. Yeah. And I think that's it for this update. I'll get the clutch. I don't know if I said this already, probably did. I don't care, I'm tired. But anyways, I'll get the clutch around Wednesday, Thursday. And I can still drive this thing without the throttle hookup. I could just use this right there. I'll turn around and they'll be like that with one hand right there. But I'll probably do that just to test it before I do put the throttle on, because I have a feeling that this thing is going to have some power. 6.5 horsepower on this about 100-pound, if that, frame. This thing's gonna rip, and I only weigh, hell, 95 pounds, 9,500 pounds. So this thing is gonna rip tits, to say the least. My light still works. So yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Feel the go-kart. Not like fill it up like, oh yeah, oh, huh. Not like that. Sorry, that was weird. But like, I like the design so far. So I'm gonna keep with the design. I'll keep with everything else. Work on the throttle, get the clutch, and I think that's it. So yeah, bye. But the motor's not mounted yet. My clutch never came because it's only Saturday. But it'll be in Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, they said. I got a Comet, crap, what's it called? Centrifugal clutch. And I read about the max torque clutches, and they said that they'll vibrate too much and the clutch pads wear out way faster than the Comet ones. And Comet's just a better made clutch. They've been around longer than max torque. So if you're wondering about clutches, go with Comet. Here's what I did for the throttle. I don't know if this will stay like this or what, but it works. That's all that I care. I've been out here all day working since like 11 o'clock, and it's 8:47. So I put in a long day, and I probably changed the throttle setup around probably about a dozen or so times. But here's what I think I'm gonna do is to mount the engine. What I'm gonna do, this isn't even near aligned with the sprocket, but I'll put this piece of angle under there, which you cannot see. So let me grab the light. But under there like that, and then bolt the engine. There's a bolt there. It'll be right about where that oil thing is. And here, let me move it over. It'll be right there whenever it's all said and done. Just about right there. It's hard to tell. Yeah, maybe right there. maybe back a little more. Yeah, definitely back more. Right there. So, be there, this will be under there. But see, the only bad part is this bolt there won't catch these holes there. So what I'm going to do, drill a hole there through this piece of metal, which is caked in mud inside. It's cool. Bolt there, and a bolt right there, and just bolt it down to this plywood. Man, that was a nice dodge. Anyways, there'd be a bolt here on this piece of plywood, plus bolts there from the engine, and a bolt there and there. So this plywood will be held down by 4 pieces or 4 bolts, grade 8 bolts. And no, that was not a fart. That was my foot slipping, because if that was a fart, that'd be awkward. But anyways, drill a hole there, and this plywood will be supported by the angle iron. And that's all this motor will need to be bolted down with. It's not like it's a 30 horsepower beast, even though this thing is a 6.5 horsepower beast, which will hopefully rip. But let's test this out, this throttle design. You can kind of see it, that's good. Oh, she's cool. Works pretty good, actually. The thing that was vibrating was this, the jack. Wasn't the engine. Like, well, the whole engine was vibrating, but that worked pretty good. These engines are awesome because it only takes 1 pull to start them up. But yep, so that seems to work. So, what's next? Get the clutch, mount the engine, ride. Maybe sometime in the future. I just pissing around with this. Yes, I know, it's nigger. Oh, I can't say that. It's American Ingenuity rigged. African American Ingenuity. I don't say their real name, but it's a little bit there. I would have a piece of like rope going to this piece of wood, which actuates my throttle. But I don't want to go all out rigging, because the inside of this, like, I was pissing around with the throttle cable, and it broke. Right there. You kind of see it. And then this, I have this lawnmower, and it had a throttle cable. It was 60 inches long. It goes to the with a self-propelled drive, but the cable broke, so I just put a piece of wire on there. So I took the cable off, and I tried to use it right there and there. That's where it snapped. And it worked, but it wasn't long enough. Not only that, this thing had trouble returning, even with a friggin' spring on. this spring. It was right in between there. I gotta watch because that's hot. But it was in between there. And it had trouble returning, so I just said, screw it, I'll do this design. And it works. I don't know how I'm going to build the bed. If there'll be like a secret compartment I just lift up to put the gas in. But I think that's how I'll do it. And, excuse me, like I said, I'll cut the excess of the metal off whenever it comes time to do the engine. But the bed will be, here's my tape measure. Sorry, let's edit this out. That bed will be roughly 2 feet exactly, and probably 19 or 20 inches wide, around there. So like 24 by 15 or 16 inches wide. That'll be good. It won't be over big and heavy, but it won't be too small. Or what I can do yet, put the rack back on like that. I don't know, there's stuff I gotta see about yet. It could look kinda like that. I'll build the box tomorrow. I'll show you guys how to do that. It's just simple OSB and 2x4s. I wish I had steel, but my steel pile is depleted from this. All I have left is that. So, no steel. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.